third and final aspect that I seek to address is the impact of equality law on the public and private spheres. At paragraph 5 of my skeleton argument, I refer to the judgment in McFarland and relate Avon Limited, which clearly illustrates my previous assertion that equality law does indeed trump freedom of conscience. The appellant in this case had voluntarily submitted himself to an occupation which necessarily required the provision of a public service. As such, his refusal to grant counselling to same-sex couples regarding sexual activity was incapable of justification regardless of his religious belief. Lord Justice Laws correctly identified that we do not all share uniform religious belief, and that to grant one prominence over another necessarily subjects our constitution to theocracy, which is in itself autocratic. At paragraph 6 of my skeleton, I contrast this case with that of R and the governing body of JFS. Whilst the Supreme Court was undoubtedly correct in its interpretation of the Race Relations Act 1976, this case highlights the inadequacy of failing to provide a defensive justification to allegations of direct discrimination. I submit that direct discrimination is capable of justification, not to protect bed and breakfast owners who seek to choose who can and who cannot enter their premises on the grounds of sexuality, but to protect minorities who seek to preserve their cultural distinctiveness. Equality law should not seek to homogenise our society. To do so would eradicate the cultural diversity for which the United Kingdom is rightly proud.